So Joe, not surprisingly, loved, in quotations, my postponing the inevitable statement because postponing the inevitable is, like Joe says, that's true, but everything in life, yeah. Yeah, Joe. Ouch. I went today to say goodbye to my mother's roommate. I originally had not planned on going today, as I just went on Wednesday. But it's already started snowing or something. We're having horrible weather, so I wasn't going to do a damn thing tomorrow. I'm heartbroken. My mom's roommate's leaving. She was like, I'll pray for another angel. I'll get back to that in a minute about Joe. First, I just want to tell you, someone who visited my mom brought candy, like bag of Ghirardelli candy, and but the roommate, remember the saint of a roommate, protecting my mom, getting my mom water whenever the roommate wanted water, because my mom doesn't know to even ask for things or speak up or. Like today, she wouldn't have known, but I was there, and she didn't get one of her drinks she's supposed to get, and they're just little things, and she needs them all. And she was supposed to get it. It was on the little thing, and they didn't give it to her. So I said something, but I said, Mommy, you have to, if you don't, you need to have enough to drink at all times when you're eating. So, I said, if you don't get all the drinks, and you need to tell them. Anyway, my mom didn't even know she still had candy because the roommate hid it all in the back of my mom's drawer by her bed so that nobody, the staff wouldn't steal the good candy. Um, so I got her a card. I didn't buy it. I have cards here because charities are always sending stuff. My mom gives to charity once and she gets bombarded by charity things, which only proves that even the better charities or the religious charities, whatever, they still sell your address. Because my mom gets bombarded by charities, but whatever. They send out cards, cards for every occasion, birthday or this or Christmas or whatever. So I got a bunch of chocolate. I got a bag of those Lindt truffles my mom loves. I got a small bag of it. Comes 12 in a bag. I gave 4 to me, 4 to my mom, 4 to the roommate because I know she likes chocolate. And then I bought Hershey's mint truffle kisses that they're just like creme de menthe. I think I like creme de menthe better. So I bought that chocolate and split up between me, my mom, and the roommate. I split it after I'd already had some on my way there, but I bought it. I don't have to split it evenly. I split it evenly enough. Anyway, so I had a plastic bag for her, and I said, I know you like chocolate because you had some of my mom's Ghirardelli caramel chocolates. And then I said, you like chocolate, right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, do you like mint chocolate? She's like dark mint chocolate. She's like, well, not as much as milk, but I think so. So I had her try one. I'm like, you like those? Yeah. Gave her 10 of them. And gave her 4 of the truffles. Again, they come 12 in a bag. So we each got 4. And I also gave her a card. And the card said, you are a blessing to my mother and to me. Thank you for caring so much about my mother. Take care, be safe, and I will miss you. And I know it's unorthodox, as in I know it very rarely happens, but she wanted my phone number, wanted me to have her phone number, and again, sharp on the ball, and we exchanged phone numbers. She wants to, you know, be kept. She wants to know what's happened with what's happened. So I had to ask. It's her home phone, and I left a voicemail. I called it, so I'd have her phone number to put in my contacts, and I called it and said, like, because she's not there yet. She's still in the nursing home. Well, again, I said, hi, so and so. This is Laura. Welcome home. Thanks again for being so good to my mom. I forget what else I said, but yeah, it was very unorthodox to exchange phone numbers with your loved one's roommate, you know. I bet you it doesn't happen very often, but also remember, she defiantly got involved even when she was yelled at and told to not get involved. Apparently she was helping with my mom with her sock. This was after the roommate had told me, they told me not to get involved, and she still does. She was helping my mom with her sock and got yelled at. I wish she could have stayed just another couple weeks. Just another couple weeks, get my mom stronger, get my mom where hopefully they'll be approving her to go to the bathroom on her own. My mom pulled the same shit today. I had to yell at her. I was trying to talk to her roommate, and my mom's over there in the wheelchair standing up and trying to, she wanted to go back in the bed. Mom, you can't go in the bed on your own. Why not? Why not? Because you're not approved to. As I say to myself, Lord knows what the fuck you're going to do without your protector. Am I going to get a phone call? And then my mom's like, I haven't had any kind of shower or bathe or anything. Yeah, and that asshole, that stupid place you were in for that 3 months, I had to say something to them when you said to me you hadn't had any type of shower for 6 weeks. And then, of course, that bitch cunt head nurse, we offer a shower to your mom every week. Again, trying to write my mom off, dementia, she's making it up. No. Then I watched her. She went to go look up because they document everything, and then the bitch had nothing to say to me because she saw that my mom was never offered a shower for the 6 weeks, exactly what I had said. Okay? Oh, God. I don't know if I can still file a complaint against them with the Department of Public Health. Don't know what kind of time, if there's a time limit on it. I did read online that wasn't my state, it was some other state. There was a 6-month time limit. I don't know if there's a time limit. Some of the things I'm mad about, you know, they might not even be able to say what happened anymore. It's just the idea. I should have filed the complaint. I didn't. And meant to. Anyway, Joe. It must be so nice. I know that it is. To have that kind of faith where, again, anything good happens, that Joe 100% believes that there is a creator, a supreme being, a creator out there loving him and, you know, loving everybody and all of that. And to be honest, the fact that I can't believe that, or I don't feel it, only makes me feel worse about myself. See, it makes me feel worse than I already feel. Always, you know, it's just another failure or whatever. It just makes me feel worse about myself. Again, it's like, okay, so anything at all good is God's doing because you prayed and God answered your prayers. All right, well, then why didn't God let the roommate be there at least for another couple of weeks? Well, we don't know all the reasons that you know. So nothing can ever just be coincidence. Does that make sense? It can never just be coincidence. It always has to be anything good is God. But anything bad, no, that's not, you know, it's only one-sided. Again, my inability to have Joe's faith just makes me feel worse about myself. On a completely different topic, although it's still all about life and it was on Inside Edition, this gorgeous model who apparently was even featured on Inside Edition at some point doing one of those in this case woman on the street, but man on the street tests or whatever. Like they wanted to see if about being catcalled, and then if she wore one over her face, if she would still be. It cat was weird. I never watched that, but I did see her, and she gorgeous face, body, whatever, build, boob, everything. Um, Apparently, she recently murdered her husband in cold blood and turned the gun on herself. And if I told Joe that, I probably will tell him that at some point. Alright, I'm starting to feel sick. I ate too much crap. I'm like an all or nothing. That's why I binge on crap. It's partly organic and partly not. Um, but a lot of times the food I have might have some organic, but the sweets are generally crap. But it's why I don't keep stuff in the house. I binge, and then I need to do some fasting over the holidays. Too much crap. Then I took a couple of days break, and then today too much crap. I told you I bought 2 big bags, not huge bags, but the chocolate Hershey mint kisses were 9 ounces. The truffles were 5.1. You know what I mean? But I bought that. I bought some other sweets too. I won't even tell you. It's a binge. I would like to nip in the bud. I would like to nip the binge in the bud and do some water fasting, or water, a little bit of juice fast. Let's see if I can accomplish that, because I've been eating too much crap. So of course I'm going to look that up online. I want more details than you ever get on World News Tonight or Inside Edition. They just give a little tiny snippet. Like, okay, so why did why did she do it? See if they have any, remember she turned it on herself too after killing him. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Joe, if I tell Joe that, say that to Joe, which I will, he's going to point out that just you know, so many things like that are happening these days. Our world, okay? It's just. But we're always, human nature being what it is, we're going to be shocked more so by someone like that who appears to have it all doing the murder-suicide thing, okay, versus somebody just, down and out on their luck, or not very or whatever, and we hear, okay, well, they did what she did. See, it's always going to be, if you seem like you are higher up in society's tiers and have it all, or even have a lot, and then you do stuff like that, it's more shocking. It's just human nature being what it is. That's how it's going to be. It's always going to be more shocking. So, oh no. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. I'm so fucking sad. I'm all upset that my mom's gonna be going. Not because she wants to. It's all about what you're allowed to, what insurance will cover, you know. Yeah, I'm terrified for my mom. You know, it's like just postponing the inevitable. Yeah, Larry, that's how it is about everything in life, says my Joe. You're right. I've recycled like all my mom's old women's magazines, Glamour and Cosmo and Women's Health and Marie Claire and Vogue and all of them. And just to give you an idea of how illness works, how mental illness works in its myriad of ways, okay? Those are really old magazines, right? Old magazines that have been here for years and years and years and years, and I don't go near them, and I'm not going to read them, okay? Okay? But then, when I am going to throw them away, I had to just not read the covers, because that's a sickness, and then be like, oh, you know, that looks interesting, maybe I want to read that, maybe I'll read that sometime. You're never going to fucking read it. Get rid of the magazines, Laura. See? But that goes to being curious, and, you know, you could be tempted by different things, and it's all recycled. Recycled as in all the stuff. If I look on these 10 to 15 to 20-year-old magazines, and compare some of those articles and what they talk about or whatever to the same magazines now 10, 15 years later, there's going to be so many similar things, you understand? Not completely the same, but there's going to be so many similar things. Particularly Cosmo, you know, in Glamour, they recycle the, oh, how do you tell this about your man, or the favorite sex, all the sex and this, and, you know what I mean? It's all recycled. I guarantee you, it's what happens. The fact is, I'm getting rid of the magazines. I'm saying I'm not going to keep them when I've had the chance to read these forever. Just get rid of them. Who the fuck cares? You don't need to know. Whatever it's saying, you don't need to know, Laura. Get rid of the magazines. That's what I did. I didn't allow myself to be lured in. I didn't even look at the covers. Okay? Because if I look at the articles, look at whatever, I might think, oh, I might want to read that. Let's not recite. You know, just get rid of them. They're not evil, but for my purposes they are, if they're going to lure me in to keep them when I need to get rid of them. I don't need to read whatever it is. I have plenty of other things to read. I have plenty of more deeper, better things than those 10, 15, 20-year-old magazines, whatever's set they say. I did start to read something from 10, 15 years ago that was, many years ago, was on Nicole Kidman. Oh, she gets older and older and still hot, and she's in these movies. Like, I want to see that, whatever that movie. It's called Baby Girl or something. That was called. I don't know. I go to see that, though. I'd like to see that in the theater, and then I only go ever during the day, obviously. And I'm not going to worry about it, but there could be a creep given the nature of that movie, you know. There could be. Again, I'm not going to worry about it, but I don't know when the movie's coming out. When is the movie coming out? If Fate was was kind to me or whatever, my house would already be sold by then. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it was an article on her. And I read a little bit of it, and I'm like, what are you doing? You need to recycle this bucket. You don't need to read any of this crap. Better to not even know whatever it's saying. You don't need to know. You're just being obsessive. It's not going to change your life knowing or not knowing. See? And I did it. I was proud of myself. I got rid of them all. There were People magazines. What other did I say? Oh boy. Couple minutes. So yeah, I'm very, 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 as you already know, sad. Very, very sad. That's why there's all those songs and seasons, everything changes, right? You're not going to ever get the person that I was before. You're not going to get those videos ever again. I mean, similar, you're not going to get them. That might be a disappointment to you, but my entire life's a disappointment to me, so you know. You got them for that period of time, and that's it. And that's it.